name is Joshua Korn, and welcome to the Cure Hôpital des Enfants au Niger here in Niamey, West Africa. So we're just going to do a quick tour of the hospital. This is the entrance of the hospital, and this is sort of the main waiting area here. So we don't have any patients right now because they come in the morning, but this is where they sit. It's usually very full in the morning. This is our laboratory, our X-ray department, and then we have physical therapy over here. So we can just go take a look. Bonsoir. Ça va? So this is our radiology department. We have a digital X-ray system here with monitors in the consultation rooms and in the OR. So we're really thankful for that, and we're able to transmit the images directly over there. This is Salamatu, our technician. Merci.
Merci.
Okay, à bientôt.
Okay, bye bye. Merci.
So these are our consultation rooms here. Not too exciting, like, you know. This is where the patients come and receive surgical consultations. You can see the physical therapy room that's right over in here. So this is where physical therapy happens. We have our clubfoot clinic here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's also really crowded in here during that time, but usually in the morning. Now in the afternoon it's usually pretty empty like this. So we'll continue back this way now, and we'll go see the pharmacy, which is just over here. This is Banki, our social worker. She's also part of the spiritual ministry team and is here to support the patients and their families and help them through their time here at the hospital. On fait un tour.
Ah bon, c'est bon.
So this is our pharmacy, the sort of cruise boat portal window here. We can go take a look inside. So this is our pharmacy. Hajara, our pharmacist, is here, and we keep our the products that we use for surgery mostly in stock. Merci. This is our kitchen and our cafeteria, where we serve all the meals to the patients and their families, and we provide all the meals to them for free because nutrition is an important part of healing, as you know. So this is where they eat and where our staff eats as well. So this is our ward here. We'll go in and take a look. So this is our patient ward. We have 20 beds here. And this is where the patients check in, usually the night before their surgery. They come in so they can do the pre-anesthesia check and fast and get ready for their surgery the following morning. And then they come back here, and they're here usually for at least a couple of days after their surgery. And then they're either released and go home, or they go into our patient guest house. So, yeah, this is the ward. This is the OR block here, so we'll just go take a peek in. After you. We won't go all the way in because then you have to change into scrubs and everything, but you can take a look here. We have two OR rooms and a recovery room that's on the other side. Well equipped. We're doing a lot of surgeries here. It's one of the best, if not the best, surgical suites in the country of Niger. So we're really proud of that and proud of the work that the team does here. So this is sort of the hallway that's coming in from the main entrance. There's some nice breeze that comes through here, even though sometimes it's a little hot and dusty as far as breezes go. So back here we have more empty space and more room to grow. We have a couple of different projects that we're working on. This is our water tank system here. We have a well that was put in over here by World Vision, and then we have the 2 tanks that are here and a pump that helps pump it into the rest of the system for pressure. So that's over here. We also we're working on a playground project, and so you can see it behind me. So we got the sun shade sails up, and slide, and some swings, and even an adapted swing for children with disabilities that are maybe in a wheelchair. So that's still in progress, but we're working on it. And then sort of behind there, we're hoping to build our second patient guest house. We have the funding from the Australian government for it, so we just have to get started on the construction. So that we're hoping to put that in the back corner there. So we can go over and see the containers over here, and our incinerator. This is our incinerator over here. So we do obviously a lot of medical waste comes out of the OR and the wound treatment. So this is where it's all disposed of in the incinerator here. And then we have these containers which are also used for storage. That's they came over full of medical supplies, and now they've been sort of repurposed into storage units, and so that's what we're using for. And then one of them has been transformed into also another patient guest house where patients are actually staying, so we can go see that next. This is also sort of our maintenance area here in between the containers. They do a lot of different work there, and they work on a lot of different of our equipment, so we're thankful for them. So this is the patient guest house that we had built. It can house about 20 patients, and then this container here with the covered terrace is our sort of additional patient guest house space. So when we build our second patient guest house, we won't have to keep patients in the container anymore. Even though it's not too bad. We set it up with electricity and fans and lights and everything, but the guest house will be better. So we don't have any patients that are staying here now, but this is sort of what it looks like, and most of the time they hang out outside on the porch in the shade. So this is the patient guest house. We can just go take a look inside. This is sort of a communal area where they hang out here, and then we have a couple different rooms. This is the big room, and I think it has 6 beds in it, and then some of the other rooms have 2 beds each. So the patient guest house is here for patients that come from far away and they don't have anywhere else to stay. So especially with some of our orthopedic patients that have to have multiple surgeries or a lot of physical therapy after their surgery, it just makes more sense for them to stay here rather than leave and then come back. For a lot of them, if they leave, there's a high likelihood that they won't ever come back because it's so far and there's just a lot of obstacles in the way. So once we're here, we like to try and keep them until they're ready to go home and they're fully treated. So yeah, we have a lot of patients that stay here. Some just for a few weeks, some for a few months, and some even longer. So it's really sort of a community that develops here, and they become part of the family. So we can go look at our generators over here for the backup power. So especially in the hot season, there are very frequent power cuts here in Niger. Sometimes the power is off more than it's on, and so we rely really heavily on our backup power generators. And so we have 2 here. The big one here is a 220 kVA, and the small one is I think 17 or 18. And so we run the big one. It's big enough to run the whole hospital. So we have it on during the day, during work hours, and then we switch over to the small one, which does the guest house and the OR and the security lights and that sort of thing at night. So we're really thankful that we have these. Without them, we would be stuck. And when you're doing surgery, you can't lose power, when you have patients on the operating table. So we're really thankful, and our team also does a good job maintaining them and keeping them running. So we can just go take a look. So these generators obviously also consume a lot of diesel fuel, and that's another expense. But we've applied for a project for solar power, and so if we get that grant, we're excited about the possibility of reducing a lot of the costs we have associated with power through the municipal power, but also through running these generators and maintaining them. And there's certainly enough sun here in Niger, so it makes sense to try and harness that for energy. And we'll still keep our generators sort of as also a backup to that, but it would be great, and that would help free up a lot of expenses that could be used, and put towards healing more kids. So we're excited about that, and fingers crossed. We can continue over this way. So this is another little generator we have here that's just for our server room, and it's to keep the server up and running at all times without crashing, because we depend on that a lot for our IT support as well. So that generator is just for the server, and in the server room we have our VSAT connection. So this is the satellite here, the satellite antenna. We're able to partner with the Foreign Ministry of Luxembourg in a project that they're developing, a pilot project called SatMed. So you can see SatMed there on the antenna, and it's sort of an e-health platform that they're trying to roll out in the developing world. And so they agreed to partner with us and support and give us this VSAT connection in order to support the platform. So we're really thankful for that partnership, and happy that we have a good internet connection, which really facilitates communication, and especially on the medical side, trying to transfer information, get telemedicine consultations with doctors that are elsewhere. So that's the satellite connection we have, and that's the Cure Hospital. Thank you for watching.